date 2024. The question: suppose that Nita's utility function is given by, that is, Nita's utility function is given in terms of U represents utility, I means in terms of income, I, that is 10 square root of 10I, where I represents the annual income in thousands of dollars. Suppose that Nita is currently earning an income of $40,000. That is, if it is $40,000, we represent I equals to 40, and can earn that income next year with certainty. She is offered a chance to take a new job that offers a 0.6 probability of earning $44,000 and 0.4 probability of earning $33,000. Anita's risk preferences are riskaverse, riskloving, riskneutral cannot be determined. So which options are correct? What is riskaverse? Riskaverse and riskneutral and riskloving. There are three types of conditions. So given the utility function, UF represents the utility function. For riskaverse, the utility function is concave. So based on the utility function, you can given the utility function in this question, the utility function is square root of 10I. So is this concave, convex or linear function? So concave if it is riskaverse. If the risk neutral means it is a utility function is linear function. Risk loving, it is convex. So concave like this, linear function like this, convex is like this. Okay, and if you find the second differentiation, that is u double dash of f, that is utility function. In this case, utility function in terms of I, u double dash of I, that is second derivative. If you find the second derivative, if it is less than 0, very important, always remember less than 0 is concave. If it is equals to 0 is neutral, risk neutral. If it is greater than 0, it is risk loving. Based on this condition, you can decide which type of function and which option is the correct. Marginal utility, how in riskaverse, that is concave utility function, how the marginal utility? The marginal utility is decreasing. In this case, diminishing. When risk neutral, it is constant. In the same way, greater than means increasing always. So remember, less than means decreasing, greater than means increasing. What is increasing less than? It is marginal utility. If it is 0, constant marginal utility, that is it is increasing. Okay, u is in terms of I, right? That is I power A, that is income power A, when A greater than 1 and A less than 1. A greater than 1, A less than 1. So greater than 1, increasing, right? Greater than increasing, less than decreasing. For increasing, it is risk loving. If it is less than this one, riskaverse. So in this case 10I power 0.5, that is this value is a, that is a is less than 1, that is riskaverse. Answer for this question is riskaverse. So correct, right? Riskaverse. Answer for this question is riskaverse because a is 0.5 which is less than 0. This point is very very important. This complete these 2 points, this blue color table and this green color, very very important. So if u of I is, that is utility function in terms of ki, if it is ki is equals to k, this is the risk neutral. So UF represents utility function, that is Nita's utility function u of I equals to given 10I power 0.5. So I is annual income, right? Annual income in, it is in 1,000 rupees, sorry, $1,000. If it is 40,000, I equal to 40. I is 40. So what is Nita current earning income? Nita current earning income is 40. That is 40k, 40,000. So Nita's offered a new job. So there are 2 conditions given, right, in the question. So she offered a chance to take a new job that offers a 0.6 probability of earning 44,000 and 0.4 probability of earning 33,000. That is here probability P equal to 0.4 and earning income of 33k. And here the probability equal to 0.6 and earning income of 44k. Present utility function equals to 10I square root of 10I, that is 10 times present income, how much it is 40,000, that is 40 square root of 10 times 40, that equal to 20, right? Answer. Nita's expected utility of the income, that is u of I. Expected utility, expectation means mean value, mean mode, like that, variance, standard deviation, right? In the expected means mean value, that is mean means average value, average this value, both values average value we consider, that is 0.6 times square root of 10 times I, right? I equal to 44 plus 0.4 probability times, you can take like this. So these are probability values 0.4 and income is 33. And this is in statistics, how we can calculate the mean value, like that, 0.4, 0.6 with the probability 44, 0.6 times 10 times 33. If we calculate this value, 19.85 approximately equals to, okay, that is, so first value is this one, present utility. Expected utility value is 19.85, that is, so expected utility function ui, expected utility ui is less than that is 19.85 is less than 20, right? That is present utility function. Based on this condition, she does not take the job. Does not take the job. So should Neeta take up the new job? Answer is no, because the expected utility is less than the present utility function. Okay, the new job, and also to buy the insurance to protect against the variable income associated with the new job. If Neeta is willing to if she joined the new job, first condition is join the new job and also buy the insurance, to buy the insurance. Second condition, to protect against the variable of income associated with the new job, how much she willing to pay for the insurance. How square root of 10i. This is the first equation. And expected utility equals to, what is the expected utility value? 19.852. This is the second one. So this is the expected utility. If both are equal, so the utility, present utility function, expected utility, what is the income value? We find the income value. So that is 10i, square root of 10i equals to 19.852. That implies I equals to 19.852 whole square by 10. So that is the income equals to 39.41. This is the equation 3. So 39.41 means its value we multiplied with 1000, right? So that is his income is 39410. Multiply with 1000. Why you multiply with 1000? We consider income is, if it is 33,000, we consider only income equal to 33, right? For this, because we have to multiply with 1000 values. So new job, that is new job expected income, new job expected income probability times 44 plus 0.4 times 33. So and this value equal to 26.4 plus 13.2, 39.6. we multiply with 1000. 39600. So insurance so that is 39600 minus 410, that is $190. Answer for this question is 190. That is, it is in the range. Friends, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.